In just 3 days, some 4 million Singaporeans and residents will be celebrating the Lunar New Year. For barbecued meat seller Lim Chee Guan, customers are ready to drop thousands of dollars on their products. But with supplies limited by their traditional production process, can they keep customers happy on the biggest day of the year? Meanwhile, the organizers of the River Hongbao are rushing to put together the biggest show of the festive season. But will bad weather wreak havoc on their schedule and see their investment go down the drain? The clock is ticking as we race towards the Chinese New Year.
Start.
华人传统要做一件大事，都要就是拜祭天地啊，这是传统。
1、2、3，爸爸。
Peng Pek Sing needs all the help and luck he can get this year. He has been organizing the River Hongbao since it began 33 years ago. But this year, time is not on his side.
今天到真正春到河畔开始的时间才有10几20天，然后舞台就要做彩排了，灯饰都要已经完全好了。那么，所以这个是一个很大的挑战。所以这些工匠他们可能要24小时不断的做。
And the man whose design and fabrication team may have to work around the clock is Andrew Yap.
首先要做的是如何把这个板。
The River Hongbao is one of Singapore's largest events to mark the Chinese New Year. A river carnival of games, fireworks, and performances, and intricate giant lanterns. Every year, Andrew has been able to pull off the decorations in time. But this year, no one was counting on the rain.
我们新加坡2、3个礼拜，其实几乎每一天下雨，而且那个雨势是非常的大的，所以其实这个天气啊，对我们是一个很大的一个挑战。
At Lim Chee Guan's head office, the second and third generation father-son team are carrying out a routine quality check.
Yeah, you're right. Very great.
All our barbequed is actually handmade from scratch, as well as where we do use authentic charcoal to barbecue it. If you can find 2 pieces of the same Lim Chee Guan barbequed, I will give you 10 kilos free.
The lead up to Chinese New Year is the barbecued pork industry's busiest period. But Lim Chee Guan may miss this golden opportunity if they can't meet demand.
Because of the traditional methods of doing barbequed, we cannot make in large volumes.
Without automation, the only way to get more bakwa is to assign their most efficient and experienced staff, and the boss shows us why.
We have to prepare a lot of barbecue pork for our outlet to sell during the Chinese New Year. So we have to be very fast in doing our work. They must observe and with their hand movement, make sure that the meats are all evenly spread on the bamboo sieve. So when they come out as a barbecue meat, it will be in very even thickness. They have been doing this for many years, and they are so familiar with the movement. For new hand, they really take a long time to learn how to spread properly, like what my staff now are doing. And after that, they will bring it over to the oven side to get it cooked. The oven is actually a heating process where at the moment we are still using charcoal to cook our meat. But that was only half-cooked process at this stage. This meat will eventually go over the fire to get it cooked evenly before we can finally get the final products.
The grillers will have to work overtime, and everyone has to work doubly hard to get the quantity that we desire, but with the same quality as usual.
It's like our definition of Lim Chee Guan going to war.
来，把这位置腾出来，那个卸货把它移过去，不要扔的哦。
With just weeks to go before Chinese New Year, Andrew's team is racing to build the River Hongbao's larger-than-life lanterns, which draw more than 1 million visitors every year.
还行啊。
The centerpiece of the festival is the God of Fortune. Standing 6 stories high, the lantern will shower blessings of golden confetti on the crowd.
刚才一来远看吓了我一跳，我觉得这个帽子那么大，那个头小，其实它还有头发。
对
啊，那个还没有弄上去，
还没有裱上去，
比例很重要。还有它的那个整个造型一定要真实，我们要的是比较丰满的、有笑容的，看起来就是很亲切，它会带给你好运，类似这样的，我们都会提要求的。你这行多久？6、7年了。6、7年。
这个工艺是他们从小 就跟爸爸还有师傅们所学到的，你基本上要掌握很多东西，你要掌握的是烧焊啊，还有钢丝的这些造型啊等等的，你必须要用手来扎那个铁，还要用那个胶，然后裱那个布，可能有点脏。我们毕竟对那个高科技啊这方面有兴趣，所以呢，直到今日来讲的话，新加坡还没有一个工匠能够掌控这种的工艺。
This year, the team of 32 artisans have half the time to make and assemble 16 sets of giant lanterns.
今天是我们进场的第4天，也距离我们完工时间只剩下12天。因为一阵风一阵雨，使到我们很多的工作都已经慢下来了。所以这几天我们团队呢5点就开工，一直到晚上10点。所以团队一直在拼命的把这个时间争取回来。
Once considered a luxury, bakwan became popular during Chinese New Year as a symbol of prosperity. The thin, square slices of the dried, savory sweetmeat traces its origin from Fujian province in China. And one of the most popular bakwan companies in Singapore is Lim Chee Guan.
Chinese New Year is the biggest season for Lim Chee Guan. Everyone has to sacrifice sleep, blood, sweat and tears during this time. For us, there are multiple problems and issues that we need to sort out. This Chinese New Year would be the swine flu. Because of the swine flu, pork prices have been skyrocketing. We have been forewarned by our suppliers that they may not be able to keep the price down.
来，对，今天讲的是价钱的问题啦。我们自己的价钱给 customer 的，应该起多少，顾客才觉得合理嘞？生猪肉那边他们已经起了30到50%了。
其实很多顾客也是会了解的，因为现在猪肉价是一直在起嘛。有些觉得太高会影响怕老一辈子的顾客的问题了，因为他们觉得会蛮高。
Hearing the feedback from our outlet managers, we are worried whether would it turn off some of the older customers. But at the same time, we need to manage the cost that we incur to make that same piece of bakwan.
让我考虑一下，到时候我再让你们知道咯，价钱要起多少。我希望顾客可以接受我们的价钱。
There's less than 2 weeks to opening night. The crew at the floating platform have been clocking 17-hour days to build the set of the River Hongbao in time for the Chinese New Year celebrations. But a venue clash with Asia's largest street performance and float parade, Chingay, is threatening to delay Andrew's team.
Chingay wants to have an early rehearsal before our handover on the 20th, and that we are going to use this area, and we're going to clear the path for them.
Can we talk to Chingay about changing their timing?
They say that it has to be on a weekend, it has to be like for the students, so it's very hard for them to change the date.
I tell you about, over here we got 12 meters. So whether we can give them about 6 meters, so we barricade 5 meters, let our work to carry on, otherwise we will never make it.
Okay.
But one thing is going right today. After 2 days of rain, the sun is finally shining on the God of Fortune and his team of helpers. 6 stories tall, the giant lantern is the centerpiece of the River Hongbao.
财神爷是整个的灯饰里面呢最难制作的一个灯饰，它是一层一层的，然后再把它组合。另外一个难度在哪里？因为财神爷它的本身的体型呢是非常大体型，它无法在室内制作，所以它必须在户外。户外的话受到天气的影响。往年的财神爷来说，他们基本上的造型呢就是很简单的，竖立站在池子那边，那么手里拿一个春联。今年的造型，它是要手握一个算盘，因为鼠年一只一只的数，所以变成说，如何在高空里面掌握一个那么大的算盘之后呢，那么避免可以看到多的支撑架，所以呢，这是比以往年呢难度更高的一个造型。
这样看起来哈，整场有完成多少个百分比？
目前来讲65%，
有65吗？这样看啊，50%没不到吧？啊，安上了这些东西还没有上，还有你的入口的拱门也还没有完成，所以我想这个东西真的是要加紧努力。
我叫阿飞。我在林志妍做了22年，我是烧肉干师傅。要做一个好的烧烤师傅，必须要经验的累积和不断的自己琢磨咯。我会再注意每一片肉干，它的厚度有薄有厚，薄的地方尽量不要去烧，不然它就黑去了。
A perfectly grilled bakwan is one where it's both soft, juicy, but chewy, and yet there are charred parts here and there. Definitely, the grillers play an important part in making that perfect bakwan. We do not let any Tom, Dick and Harry to just come in and grill. And it's not an easy job for anyone to do it.
The barbecuing is done almost every 24 hours per day, closer to Chinese New Year.
通常我们一进去开工的时候，就会站在那边4、5个小时，不停的在烧烤，然后我们会觉得手有点酸，背有点累，然后拼命的流汗。
After more than 10 hours of work, hundreds of crates of grilled bakwa are packed and loaded for delivery to Lim Chee Guan's 4 outlets. Will it be enough for the crowds who are already waiting in line? Today is a critical day for the River Hongbao team. They will need to complete assembling Singapore's biggest God of Fortune to clear the 12-meter path in front of the grandstand for the Chingay parade rehearsal.
今天我所担心的是，首先今天早上我看的是有乌云，那么开始慢慢已经散了。那么第二是它的那个风向跟风力，所以提高之后风顺的话，就能够一次性到位。这个是一个高难度，我估计大概是在3个小时完成吧。好，上。 以撑得住吗？撑得住。等一下。我们把它离地的时候，离地大概是30公分的时候，发现它已经偏了，所以这个来讲的是不能够进行这个安置的工作了，所以变成说我们必须把平衡点把它重新再抓回来。我们有预算到说会有平衡点的问题，但是没有想到它的偏差是那么大。
Andrew and his team quickly head back inside the God of Fortune to adjust his equilibrium. But it'll take them another 45 minutes to get him back in the air.
Stop. 我们在安装的时候呢，没有风，非常平静，可见这个财神爷是非常很开心的财神爷，能够一次性到位。我估计了3个小时，结果不到2个小时，我们把它安置好了。有些也说是感谢财神。
A little more than a week to the new year, customers have started queuing up at the Lim Chee Guan outlet on New Bridge Road even before the sun has fully risen. The sale of bakwa is about to begin, but both staff and customers are about to discover that today it'll be at a higher price.
现在我在看 Office 刚刚没事，我今天的价钱是66块，还有 limit， 那希望一个人可以买30公斤。这个 price 比去年高了差不多几块钱了。OK， 大家找，我们已经把存货存进 iPad 了。如果是 stop queue 了之后，我们会用 iPad 去 take order， 尽量把 queue 清完。OK， 都准备好了吗？准备好了。准备好的话，我们就准备打仗了。OK， 加油！加油！
我们是去 Q
对，你先到哪里？在这边。每个早上我都会安排人手去把他们的队伍给移好，不要让其他的单位他们要开单做生意，我们也不要阻挡到其他人。
我要不得等呢。
你现在要分红包比较快，还给红包比较快，现在乱了，开始乱了。
哎，你弄乱了啦你！
没有，乱来的那不是
你们是跟着前面的人一样啊？
不一样啊，哪里不一样？
每当我们在 EQ 的时候，都会有人在旁边，会有人插队啊之类的事情啊。但是我们会跟他讲解一下，如果到前面的话，你认到前面的人不是真正排队过来的话，我们会决定不卖给那个顾客。
红包500 grams，然后10包1铁皮，那个300 grams 一包。
It is an endless stream of orders, and trays of bakwa are emptied out as quickly as they come in.
如果我们接收到的 order 有出错的话，中间就会卡在那边，所以我们的员工每一个他们都是要比较头脑清醒，他们要记忆力要很好，所以他们的速度也要跟得上。
Less than 2 hours after opening, and the store has to turn away new customers. There is only enough bakwa for over 100 people already in queue.
昨天我也是买不到嘞。
It's been almost 4 hours since stopping the queue, and it is taking longer than expected for staff to clear orders.
现在都已经2点半了，应该大概还有差不多120个顾客左右，我也会很有压力啊，因为如果顾客排得太久的话，我们也不是很好意思。
The staff of Lim Chee Guan have been on their feet since 6 a.m., but they know they cannot stop until every order is filled. More than 8 hours since joining the queue, the last customer finally walks away with the last batch of bakwa.
今天大家看到的只是我们在忙的其中一天，接下来的还有1个礼拜，我们还会继续的在忙到最后1个礼拜。
For the hundreds of customers that are queuing outside, we would really like to thank them for that yearly tradition that they actually buy bakwa from us. Some are for friends and family. I believe this is what Lim Chee Guan bakwa has become or signified to customers, that it is a labor of love.
After 60 nerve-wracking days, Andrew and his team have completed their mission.
我们总算提早1天完工的，方先生、会长来讲都非常的开心。哎，你终于能够破纪录了，从来没有人在16天完工的事情，你做到了。
Moment that we've all been waiting for, the official opening of River Hongbao 2020. So let us all count down together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
今天整个过程是相当顺利了，不时的听到人家称赞这整个灯饰，这样的一个称赞，我们其实心里是非常高兴，也觉得说啊，我们的辛苦，我们的努力是没有白费。春道河畔能够有这样的成就，其实是很多人一起在打造。 所以我也趁这个机会，就是祝全新加坡的人身体健康、生活快乐，我们的国家一天比一天好，这个是我们最大的愿望。